last day. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. And even getting a taxi.
Go.
Tell the driver make the radio.
Shitting.
You know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
Yes.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Hear me now.
Like a magnet.
Whatever this thing is today, this tune in. Let hey do hey. Hey. Ashwa! Good, son! Good, son! Let's get on there! Ashwa! Mate, just ate an egg sandwich, bruv! Messed up there! Yeah, man, basically, yeah. That's how we roll. I like a little fried egg, you know. Little bit of olive oil, mate. Bit of pepper. Oh, really? Is it dapper if it's cooked in butter? Yeah. Surely it doesn't get hot enough, though, man. If you're cooking it in butter. Surely it doesn't get hot enough, is it? The butter.
She works the night by the water. She's gone astray,
like
so
loads
far
of
away
it, yeah.
from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him. She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love.
So shit, mate, you got me going on your picture before, man. Let me tell you. Your writing is quality. Let's go live, baby. Hey. God is no witness. Hey! Go on, people! It's because they heard it was a banger. Go on then, you lovely lot. What's happening, cat? Hit me up with a high five, governor. Wah. Good morning, Helen. Helen, you're always sitting there with that coffee in that garden, mate. What is going on? God, you look like you could be in Spain. Oh, they're flooding in. They've heard it's a gangster workout. That's what it is. Shades are compulsory today. Get them on. Hey. Go for it, son. Go for it. It's got to be shoulders, is it? Everything. Yes, go. Yes, people. How many we got? Good morning, Sharon. Hey. It was knocking at the door, mate. Knocking at the door. It's because it's 9:30. I'm running late. I'll let you into a little secret while you're all sat there sipping your brews, mate. What's going on? I know. I can see ya. Sipping your brew. I just had an egg sandwich about 4 minutes ago. Not gonna lie, bit concerned about it. Yes, Anna. Keep them shades on, girl. It's a shades on day today. Rocking out. Yeah. You reckon, I was doing this morning, you reckon it's like a bit of the Oasis? You know, if I come up, like if you played a bit of Don't Look Back in Anger, like in the background. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'm here for your entertainment. No charge for the banter. Oh, keen! Lisa, you can't see us, or yeah, I can see you, my lovely. I've got you. I've got you. Don't you worry. Right, let's get warmed up then, shall we, peeps? Let's rock and roll. Okay, I have to remember we're just starting. So I'm still hyped from this morning's session. So what we're going to start off with is some little 2 steps, like from no, I'm joking. Was anybody doing it? No. No. Oh, hello. Some of you is doing it. Is getting involved, aren't you? Okay, lovely. All right. So first of all, for me, let's start by warming up your hamstrings and calves and things like that from yesterday. So put one foot forward for me like this. Okay. All right. And then just switch. Put the other one forward for me. I'm serious. Yeah. And then the other one. Yeah. And then just do it a bit quicker with some jazz hands at the same time. Yeah. Oh, lovely. I'm only joking. Down, grab your toes for me, please. Oh, he's on one today. He's on one today. Oh, I'm just trying to delay the workout a bit, so let my egg sandwich go down a bit. You know what I mean? And a big dog wants to do his pots. Right. Can't find a sponge, mate. Swap legs for me, guys. Can't find a sponge. I mean, you could go extra cautious and get like an old toothbrush on it. You'd just be there a while, won't you? Do you know what I mean? Don't sound fun. Classic. Right, feet nice and wide. Opposite hand to opposite feet for me, please, you beautiful people. Oh, yes. Come on, let's get stretching off, warmed up. Big moves. Hey, go on then. Got someone looking through there. Someone's looking at me through the door. I've got a feeling they're going to come in and tell me off for being in the gym. Oh, come on a bit closer. Oh, super. Okay, bring your feet in a little bit. Hands up like this, like we're carrying carpets, but like this. Okay, little rotation. All right, try and take your eyes where you're going so you get a nice little extension. Oh, don't know about you, but I can feel that bad boy. Ooh, ooh, bit of sound effect. You know what I mean? Whoosh. Oh, lovely. Okay, some nice arm rotations for me, guys. Big circles, please. Big smiles. Big circles, big smiles. Oh, wonderful. And forward for me, please. Lovely jubbly. This session's not too bad today, I'll be honest. It was nice, this one, this morning. It's a good little burner. Flick them back for me like that, please. It's a nice little sweater, but it's not horrific. You know what I mean? It's not horrific. There's only about 40 burpees in the whole thing, so it can't be too bad, can it? Yeah? Okay, what I want you to do for me is come down into a kneeling position, please. We are just going to open our hips up, all right? So your left foot and right knee, there should be quite a wide stance between the two. And postures up, nice and proud, chest out for me. Drive down into that position. So you're basically stretching those hips out even more, whilst keeping your chest up for me, please. Excellent. Try and stay in it nice and low into it. We should be feeling a stretch both in our front hip and in our back hip, like the hip flexor, yeah? Okay, super. Put your arms up like this for me. Pinch your shoulder blades together at the back and then twist towards that back leg. Oh, yeah. Oh, superb. Relax. Okay, let's swap sides, guys. Woo. So again, nice and wide, one foot to the other, one foot to the knee rather, nice and wide stance, chest up, and then sink down, push down into that, stretch that hip out for me. Ooh. Ooh. Arms up like this for me, pinch your shoulder blades together at the back, and then twist to the back leg. Lovely. Okay, and then we're just going to sit onto the floor for me. Oh, my lower back today. Crikey. Need to get the roller out, the foam roller. Okay, I need a nice tall posture, sitting upright. Okay, imagine you've got a rope attached to your head and it's pulling you up like that. That's the kind of posture we're looking for. Toes are facing up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath, and as you let the breath out, go down for your toes, please. Oh, crikey. You could play a tune on them bad boys. Oh. Superb. Well done, guys. Right, okay, so we're just going to get the heart rate up a little bit, and then I'll just show you what we're doing for the day. Okay, so I just want to see 30 seconds of high knees, please, and then 30 seconds of star jumps. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you're struggling with any body part today, your knees are sore, just do this for me. Nice and gentle. You don't need to jump. You don't need to make it explosive. Just nice and gentle. Exactly. Exactly that. Okay, well done. Oh, yeah. Just do what you can to get your heart rate up a little bit. Keep the mobility moving. Three, 2, 1. Well done. Star jumps for me. Nice and light on your toes. Anything at all you can do to get your heart rate up. That's all I'm looking for. Well done, guys. Keep going. Big movements with your arms. Get them up. Ooh. Egg sandwich. Whoopsie daisies. And relax. Well done. How many? Sorry, how many? No, I meant burpees. 5. 5 is what you owe me. 5 burpees, please. Let's go. 5 burpees, or a variation, some kind. Get your heart rate up. Come on. Oh, beautiful. Well done, everybody. Ooh. Every time I walk over here, I get a swift reminder the heaters are on. Bit of a nightmare, that. Okay. Just going to pin my video. Is it? Okay. Wasn't for me, but I think it was because I moved it. Okay, right, lovely. So, E2 Mom, dead simple. Every 2 minutes we're going to start again. And actually, after doing this morning, I'm going to remove these second numbers because there were too many. Okay, so what we've got is a squat, 30 reps. Good form, nice depth in your squat. 30 is a lot to do, but keep the technique right for me, okay? Flutter kicks. It's where we're laying on our back and we're kind of doing a leg raise, but we're splitting our feet like that, yeah? Press ups, nice and simple. Knees or feet, whichever you want to do. Pull your elbows in nice and tight, use your triceps. 10, and then floor to reach. Essentially, Ash described it in a great way this morning. Imagine you're almost deadlifting. You're sticking your bum out to touch the floor. You are bending your knees slightly, but then you're stretching right up in the air, and you're doing it quite quickly for me. I was having a conversation with a member yesterday about knees, okay? The thing is, with a lot of this training that we're doing, if your knees are susceptible to be sore, they're going to be sore. Body weight work is really tough. It's very difficult. So we need to avoid things that are going to antagonize them for the next couple of days. If squats are a problem for you, I would like to see a glute bridge, quite simply. We've got lunges and stuff coming on in the workout later on, and I'll explain an alternative for them as we go. But just don't do them for a day or so, guys. And if I'm asking you for jumps and things like that, don't do them. Do a static version. Even a burpee, a burpee, if you remove the jump at the end and instead of kicking both your legs back at the same time and instead walk them back out and back in, it's far less impact on your knees, okay? So let's just try and avoid things that are going to antagonize them for now. So we're going to do 5 rounds. We've got 10 minutes worth of work. Get yourselves ready. The big dog will take over the mic, okay? The big dog with his shades on. Have you got your shades on now, though? Mate, you've let me down. You've let me down, mate. You've let me down. You've let the team down. I like the woolly hat. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 squats. Oh, 30 squats. 40 flutter kicks when you're ready, guys. Oh. Press ups next, guys. Change the year again. Floor to reach. 80s is the 80s, baby. Don't know. I was born, mate. They wasn't ready for me, let me tell you. No? Oh. Boom! Well done, guys. 10 seconds break. Squats or bridges? Let's go. Oosh! Hey, flutter kicks, gangsters. 40. 140. Oosh. Superb, well done. 10 press ups when you're ready, guys. Nice press up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Oh yeah. Woo! Nice. Squats and ting. Squats and ting. Yes. Squats or bridges? Ooh. Boom. Flutter kicks, which sound really pleasant, don't they? Flutter kicks. Sounds lovely. They do. Not me. Yeah. Whee! I don't know, mate. Oosh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Diamond. Thanks, Ryan. Squats, guys. Cheers, brother. How you getting on, man? It was, you know, and I didn't know it was him. And I was about to be like, what are you doing? Yeah, let's come in. He's a diamond. Thank you for that, mate. Really appreciate it. Oh, no idea what number I'm on. 101. 102. Yup. Whoosh. Go on, people! Hey! Flutter kicks. Flutter kicks, everyone. Let's find some peace with the flutter kicks. Nice. Press ups, people! Yeah. Yeah, man. Round number 5. Squats. Squats and ting. Oh. Ah. Ah. Flutter kicks. Oh. Press ups done. Floor to reach. Go on then. Go on then, son. Have it. Oh. Through time. Give me a sign. "20 bad boys." Oh. Gucci. Gucci work, people. Gin and tonic variety. Oh yeah. Right, we're winning, yeah? Right, little warm up done. It's a little bit tougher, this bad boy. We'll have a little look at it now. Can you guess what it is yet? Right. AMRAP. Shutting. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. We are looking for as many rounds as possible. I will target you to 4 rounds. 3 is achievable, definitely. I think I did 3 and a bit this morning. Burpees, 8. Okay, and I'm going to show you a bit of a variation for burpees. So I've shown it at the start of the week or last week. I'll do it again in a minute. Heel taps. This is where we are lying on our back, our feet are planted, our knees are bent, and we're reaching from side to side. It's an excellent exercise if done properly. I was really feeling it this morning. Try and keep your shoulders off the floor during that. Lunges, 20. So like I said before, if your knees are pickling, I would like you... Go on, mate. Yeah, so when we're talking about lunges now, what I'd either like to see is a single leg hip thrust, or what do you call them again, Ash? Sorry, mate. Bridges. Single leg glute bridge, okay? And you can just simply do 10 on either side. Or what you could do for me is, if you've got a band, and if you haven't got a band and your knees are giving you grief, it's definitely worth buying a glute band. We want to put it round our knees. We want to be in the same position we are for heel taps. We want to walk our feet out a little bit so they're a little bit wider. Imagine our knees are bent, our feet are a bit wider. And I want you to focus on pulling your knees together almost, and then pulling them out really far. But obviously at this point you would have a band around your knees, and that's really going to activate your hips and your glutes, okay? If you can't do it today, get yourself a band. Either come and grab one at the gym or get on Amazon, okay? Plank hip drops, nice and simple. Plank position either on your forearms or on your hands. And what I want you to do, rather than twisting your pelvis into the floor, I literally want you to think, right, left hip, push it in, and then bring it back. Right hip, push it in, and then bring it back. Bracing your core the whole time. Chair dips, you have to do 10 of those. I forgot the number. I can't do chair dips, guys. They kill my shoulders. Unless I've got a proper dip bar to use, they absolutely rags my shoulders. So what I would like you to do instead, if you want to work with similar muscle groups, I would like you to do a plank up-down. All right, and there's a couple of ways we can make a plank up-down tough. I'm just going to show you now. So the first thing actually that I want to show you is a burpee variation, which honestly I think most people will get away with if it's done controlled. Okay, all I want you to do literally is put your hands on the floor in front of you, brace your weight, step one leg out, one leg out, one leg in, and up. It's low impact, really low impact, but it's grueling. If you do 5 or 6 of them in a row, you're really going to feel it, okay? I'd like you to try that. Regarding chair dips, there's a couple of things we can do. So we can do your regular plank up-down, which is where we're doing this, okay? Or you can do this slightly more focused on the triceps. So you can lay down, and then you can press up through your hands. Down, press up through your hands. Now, that's a really good exercise, but it's grim, it's tough. So what you can do is put your knees on the floor and do the same thing, because it takes half your body weight out of it. So imagine I'm over my elbows now, my hands are on the floor, on my knees, push, down, push. Excellent for your triceps, really, really good. All right? Yeah, baby. Are we rocking? Ready to start? Yeah? Okay, so, fucking hell, burpees, mate. I've had enough of these. So, burpees. 3, 2, 1, 8 burpees. Let's go. Make them as tough on yourself as you can. Heel taps, guys. Ooh. Nice. 30. Well done. Lunges we're looking for, guys, or single leg glute bridges, or we can work those adductors that we mentioned with the band. 20 lunges if you're doing those. Well done. Plank hip drops. Twenty of those, guys. Well done. Chair dips or plank up downs, yeah? Ooh. Well done, guys. Oh. Lunges. Lunges or the other variations. Single legs. Ooh. Decent. Plank hip drops. Well done, guys. Keep it rocking. Plank up downs when we're done, guys. Well done. Keep it up for me. Oh. Let's go. Ooh. Heel taps when you're ready, guys. Well done. Stay with it. Ooh. Whoa! Plank hip drops when you're ready. Boom! 2 minutes left, guys. Just keep going. Oh gosh. Tricep press ups or plank up downs. Oh, sugar. Got to get these burpees done, guys. Round 4. Come on, got a minute left. Loads of time. Let's go, bad boys. Let's go. Oh. Boom. Woo. Sugar. 2 more. Heel taps. Oh, well done, guys. Oh, well done, guys. Smashing work so far today. Well done. I'm feeling it now. Buzzing because last week was a 4-day week in terms of training because of the bank holiday. So, like when it was on Thursday, I was like, get to have a day off, like as in training. And then this week we've been blessed because Monday was the day. I can't imagine what it's gonna be like next week though. 5 days, man. We're gonna be like supermen and women. Honestly, shredders in isolation. Let me tell you. Woo. Okay, let's show you what we got for you. It's not that grim, you know. It's not like a proper finisher. It's like, rather than calling it a finisher, we should just call it like the last bit. Yeah? Finishers, man, they deserve their own little title. Okay. Can you see the? Of course you can. Okay. So you have two options really, and you can actually play around with this a little bit more. A hollow body hold, 30 seconds. A bicycle crunch, 30 seconds. 30 seconds rest. That's one option, okay? The other option is plank for 30 seconds, shoulder tap, 30 seconds, rest 30 seconds. We're doing 5 rounds, okay? But obviously there's a theme here. These are all ab exercises. You can vary them up as you wish. I was doing all sorts before. I did a V-sit hold. I was doing flutter kicks. The thing is with abs is like when they're tired, a lot of the work is getting put through to our back. We don't need that. So you need to be a little bit flexible in what you're asking yourself to do and always think about the technique. And because it's 30 seconds, I'd urge you to slow your reps right down. It's not, you don't need to hit a certain amount of numbers because that's not what it's about. It's just about controlling it for that full time frame. All right, 5 rounds we're going to do. So pick your poison. Jeez, nearly lost the camera again then. Bloody hell, should be getting these lenses on next day delivery. Woo! Okay, we ready? Yeah, everyone in the position. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, I'm going to start with a V-sit hold. 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Time's on. Let's go. If you're doing this with me, try this one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going in straight into your next exercise, whichever one you're picking. Okay? Stop there, guys. Stop there. A 30-second break. Oh, abs are destroyed, mate. Never trained abs so much in my life. Ever. I always thought an ab exercise was a squat with a barbell on your back. Squeeze! 3, honestly, 2, 1. That's what I used to tell myself. You're doing enough here, mate. Do your big bad boy squats. That's enough. Oh, I was kidding myself. Oh. Oh my gosh. Five, 4, 3, 2, one, super. Next exercise, whichever one you choose is fine. "15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Relax, 30 seconds. That's 2 rounds done, guys. Well done. We've got 3 left. Easy, light work. I'm going to try a Spider-Man plank now, where I'm in a plank position. I'm going to bring my knees up round the sides. Just for a bit of variety, you know, a bit of variety. Like a dairy milk box variety, you know. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Control. Oosh. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise. We go for a plank now. Oh. Ten seconds, guys. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Well done. 30-second break. That's 3, guys. We've got 2 left. Golden work. We'll try some dead bugs now, I think. Just for a laugh. Oh my god. Dead bugs for a laugh, mate. Why not? Ooh. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on then, let's go. Ooh. And relax. You've got to change now, guys. Whichever exercise you're doing. You're going to do shoulder taps. Stop there, guys. Okay, so just to mix this last round up, I don't know if you want to join me, but I'm going to do a plank on either side. Okay, so 30 seconds switch. We have 10 seconds till we're starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go straight up. Hey. "15 seconds, guys. Well done. Super work. Legends, as always. Guys, can I ask a favour after this session? You all get in group and start giving your experiences with these sessions, please, because I think there are a lot of people that are just finding it difficult to get in and get signed on and get on with it. So switch over sides. You should be planking now. You know, and I can relate to them because it's difficult. I think sometimes when your gym is your go-to place, it's hard to imagine actually how you're going to get back in the habit when you're not going. But I think if there was some encouragement from everyone, it might help. It'd be lovely to see some new faces. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, you legends. Oh, brilliant work. Gonna have a little stretch, guys. Yeah, a little cool off. Just grab yourself a drink for a second, though. There's no rush. Got a couple of minutes, mate. Ooh, okay. Superb. So, for me, lower back's a little bit tender. So, we're just going to start there. So, what I'd like you to do, grab a mat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie on my back with my feet planted and my knees bent, okay? A bit like in a heel tap position, like this. And I want you to just put your arms out to the sides, stretch yourself out. And what I want you to do is take a minute to rotate your pelvis, okay? So, how can I explain that differently? Imagine you are lying here and you're poking your bum out. That's the first thing. So if you're pressing your bum into the floor, you'll notice that the arch of your lower back lifts off the floor slightly, okay? And I want you to do it really slowly, press it all the way through, and then allow your lower back to sink back into the floor. So you're basically popping your hips through and then allowing it to relax, okay? And I want you to do that 6 or 7 times for me, really slowly, really controlled. Allow your I don't want you to press your lower back into the floor as such. I want you to kind of let it relax, okay? So you can feel all the floor into your back. Do me just a couple more. Superb, okay? And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to stay in this position, but we're really gently, we're going to open our feet up a little bit, okay? And we're going to really gently flop our legs over to one side, trying to keep as much of our upper back and lower back, I guess, on the floor. Although, like, if you're like me right now, my lower back's not on the floor at all, really. But I'm trying to keep as much of it planted and still as possible. We're not moving our legs, we're just, if anything, we're allowing them to sort of press into the floor. So I wouldn't force it, I would just let your legs sort of drop naturally. Deep breaths. And then come back to the middle for me, really slowly again. And we're going to do the same thing again. So if you're struggling to get, if you're finding that your knees are on top of each other, you need to open your feet wider and then flop them over to the other side. Again, you might find that one side is tighter than the other, but try and keep your back, as much of your back on the floor as possible. Okay. Deep breaths. And I want to do it twice more on either side. So, but don't rush. Back to the middle and back to the other side. What I often find is the leg that's on the top, so I'm flopping my legs over to the right hand side now, so my left leg is the top leg, and that is the one that's obviously not touching the floor. And I find if I just try and pressure that slightly, pushing it towards the floor a little bit more, I get a bit more of a stretch. And then gently back to the middle and over to the other side. And again, now my right leg, that's what's off the floor. And actually, if I just put a bit of pressure towards the floor, I can feel it in the outside part of my hip quite nicely. And back to the middle. I just want one more on either side, please. Super. Deep breath. Gently back to the middle. Last one now. Just tip it over the other side. Hey. Okay, now we're just going to accentuate this slightly. So feet together now, one knee over the other, nice and snug. Okay, now I have put my right knee over my left, so my left foot is the one that's on the floor. I am then going to flop both my knees over to the left, and I am going to stretch my right arm to the opposite direction, the opposite side, up as high as possible. Just really reach, but in the same time, try and relax with it. The more you relax, the more it will just naturally stretch. what I want you to do is just try and mess around with the position of your hand. So it's out to the side slightly, maybe try and take it more above you. And you should feel the difference in the back even maybe. And really gently back to the middle. Ooh, and then we're going to switch. So switch legs, one leg over the other. Okay. And we are just going to gently flop that knee over to the right and really stretch that arm up to the left as high as we can get it. Ooh. Superb. And then again, just play around with the position of that arm. Maybe take it slightly above your shoulder now, nice and straight up. Get a slightly different stretch on the go there. Superb. Deep breath. Really gently just come and sit up for me. Just take your time because we're opening everything up now. All right, now I want your legs down in front of you, feet facing up towards the ceiling. Okay, try and push your knees down towards the floor. Deep breath in, and as you let that breath out, go down for your toes. Oh gosh. Focus on your breathing in this position. What you want to do is take a deep breath in, and as you let that breath out, try and lower your chest more, or your head more towards your knees. Ooh, and relax. Okay, and very slowly, gently stand up for me. Let's just do some real gentle hip rotations, nice and wide. Ooh. And the other way for me. The one thing I would like you all to do after this video is the pigeon stretch. Okay? Put your hand up if you have no idea what I'm talking about, and then Ash can let me know and I will demonstrate it quickly. Yeah? We all okay? Yeah? Anyone? Right, pigeon stretch. I want you to do it for 1.5 minutes on either leg, twice. 90 seconds in each position, twice. All right, it'll do you so much good. Everything, round here, the hips, everything. Thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. And if you could do what I mentioned and just maybe, you know, just suggest that these sessions aren't too bad after all in group, that'd be fantastic for me. Be much appreciated. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for your hard work. Great turnout, guys. Morning, Kate, Yvonne, Hayley, Claudia, Michelle, Louise, Val, Anna, Helen, Kim, Bethany. Guys, thanks ever so much. Have a great day.